Hi guys, so you are catching me on a good hair day. Just so happens that my other half went to the pub for the evening, which is fine with me, it's whatever. So I don't feel so awkward that I can film. And I just showered this morning, so my hair is all washed, dried, and like just beautifully shiny. Look at that. Oh. So it is Sunday, the 9th of February. My cat is ripping on the back of my chair. If you're wondering what that sound is, she is scratch posting it. Live. Okay, so what was I saying? It is Sunday. It's the 9th of February. It is 23 minutes past 7. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, it is 23 minutes past 7. So I will be going to bed probably right after I upload this video. Oh my god, I had such a hard time editing the previous video because for some reason my iMovie wasn't letting me like split. Like you can normally click on the clip and you can like split it. I was trying to take off a chunk because my mum called me at the end of it, and I like was trying to cut out me going, oh, my mum's calling me, and I just spent like half an hour faffing with it because for some reason I can't use the split function. I had to like physically make the video clip shorter and like cut the audio out of it and everything. Why have I spent $9.49 with Amazon? Have I bought something? I haven't. 1 second. Hello. Sorry about that. I just have to quickly check what I had supposedly bought. It was my Kindle Unlimited. My Kindle Unlimited coming out because I read a lot of books on that. So that's fine, that's whatever. I had the money for it. I was just like wondering whether someone had, because a couple of people have access to my Amazon account, so I was going to be like, someone just buy something? Yeah. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I had that issue where I had to physically drag the clip shorter and like, I can't remember what I did in the end actually, but I somehow managed to like cut the audio part of it out. Oh, what I did is, if I had the transition, I was trying to do a smooth transition, but if I did that, it kept the audio in, so I just did a straight, like, cut transition. Like, I didn't cut anything, but there's, like, an option to just, like, there is no real transition. It's just straight to the next clip, and that got rid of the audio. It took me forever to fucking figure it out, because I don't have access to the split thing, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make it work. I googled it. It wasn't, I don't know. I don't know whether I've got to start editing it on here, or my laptop, that is, because I'm using the light of it to, like, give me some light, because I don't like turning this light on and that light is not bright enough. So, and another thing that I was going to mention that it's now immediately gone out of my brain, but what was I going to say? This is why I should write things down. But yeah, generally a good week. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to say. I also found out the reason that all of my videos had no views on them, like the last 2 videos I did, like way last year, like in September, is because they automatically upload private now, and I didn't know that. They've always just been public, like the setting has been automatically public. So I was looking at the last 2 videos I had done, and I was like, why has no one watched them? Like, I mean, fair enough, I'm not anyone popular, like no one's watching me, but like, normally I get like 4 views or something, but it's got like none. I was like, okay, that's fine. But like, why? And then I realised they were set to private. I'm a fucking idiot. So I have made those public. I don't know why they were private. No, I know why. It's just an automatic thing. I don't know why they've changed that. And then I made sure to make mine, the new one that I made, public as well. Which I also think actually just still doesn't have any views on it, which is whatever. Yeah, so I am on my... On my... I don't know, because I did my injection on Thursday, so I guess I'm kind of halfway through my 2nd week of 5 milligrams of Mounjaro, and that shit is intense. It's actually quite strong. I mean, it wears off by the Wednesday. Like, it's still quite strong on Wednesday. Like, I still can't eat like much, but I can eat 3 meals, relatively like normal to small sized meals, and like feel good suppression. Whereas I injected on Thursday and was fine. Friday, I could barely fucking eat. Like, my mum came over and we like, it was lunchtime for me because I was working, and I just wasn't even fussed. We went to the shops instead, like, because I live in a retail park, and we got like food and stuff. Like, she needed actually need to grab a couple of things from Asda and whatnot. And yeah, whatever. And I came back and I made my lunch at like 2. Like when my like break ends, and even then I wasn't that fussed about it. And then I went for a nap because I finished at 3:30 and I was going out at 5, and I was like, I'm tired, I'm gonna power nap. And then I had half of my stir fry. Like I barely could manage that before I felt sick. I feel really bad because I barely drank any water as well. I could barely drink. I could barely eat and drink on Friday. And then yesterday, oh my god, even worse. Like I had my shreddies in the morning with a coffee, and that was at like 12, and that did me until like 3:30. And then I was only like kind of peckish, but I was at a friend's house and I like heated up like a ready meal lasagna that I brought with me because, you know, I'm trying to be good. And I had that, and that took me like half an hour to eat. Like, not because it was hot, like maybe even longer, because it was just every time I took a few bites I was like, no, can't eat anymore. And then today I had my porridge and a coffee this morning after my shower, and by the time I had finished them, because even I drank the coffee quite quickly, and I felt like I was gonna puke. Like I felt that full. I thought I was gonna be physically sick. Like not even like this. I mean, obviously nauseous, but like it was more that I felt that like full to the brim. Like I knew it would go away once the food digested. But and I mean genuinely like till 3. And then I had these. I got the M&S red velvet pancakes because they're 104 calories per pancake, and so I had 3 with some chocolate squirty cream. I think it came out to just under 400 calories for the whole thing. That was like my lunch, because I had breakfast at like 12. And I had breakfast at 1 actually. Yeah, like closer to 1 because I showered. Because I'm just not that fussed. And so I had that at like 3:30, the pancakes, and they were really good. And I managed to eat those all without feeling like sick, but I did feel really full for like ages. And then I just, out of habit, and because I don't like to eat late, I had I have a lot of ready meals because I didn't really eat any last week, so I've kind of got like a couple left over. So I've had a chicken, like the chicken, I won't say fillet because it sounds posh, but like chicken breasts with like it's like mash and some veg, carrots, peas, and it's like 340 calories for the pack. And I did struggle my way. I was sat there like, why am I heating this up? I don't want to eat. Like my stomach was like, get fucked. But I was like, well, but it's 5 o'clock and I don't want to eat much later than this, so I heat that up, and then I just really slowly ate it. It hurt a bit, and then I have done better with my water because, like I said, Friday I drank fuck all. I must have maybe 400. Well, if you include the coffee I had, and did I have a tea? I don't think I had a tea. I might have had a tea on Friday, but at most I'm pretty certain I know I had the coffee, which doesn't really count as intake to me. If it's a tea, I kind of include it as intake, but coffee I don't know why. But yeah, and then from my actual water bottle, I maybe had like 400, maybe 500 milliliters at most. So I did so bad Friday with my drinking. Saturday I did a little better. I finished off the bottle that I didn't drink. And then I had another coffee and a tea when I got home. Because I couldn't, like, that's what I mean. I had the lasagna, got home around 6, like 6:15, and I just had no desire to eat. So I made a tea and I sipped about a third of it before I was like, I'm actually going to be physically sick. Like, that's how full I felt, and that was it for me. Like, I'm pretty satisfied right now, and that's literally what I had today is small portion of porridge with a like coffee sachet. I had the red velvet pancakes, the 3 of them, so that was like 300 and maths, like 12 calories, 312 calories and then like some squirty cream, which was probably about 70, I think, because I mean, like, it's like in milliliters, which I find that hard to measure for like something that is like kind of a solid. So I don't really know, but I mean, I didn't go mental with it, so I'm just gonna go with like a 2 portions worth, which is about 70 calories. So that was 380 odd calories for that meal, which was really good. The pancakes are really nice. I will definitely make them again, because it comes with 6, so I've had 3, so I've got 3 more. Not sure, because obviously I'm at like work tomorrow, so we'll just have to see, because I don't really want to take them in. Don't want to carry around squirting cream all day. It seems a bit weird. And I don't really want to microwave them. I like that, you know, because I don't have anything but a microwave at work, so I feel like I would prefer to just heat. I like heating them up in the oven, because I think it, you know, because I feel like they kind of go a bit, you know, microwaves. I just don't think for like heating up like a breaded sort of kind of cakey item. I don't think I think it was kind of, I don't know how to explain myself. But yeah, they were really good. And then I had my ready meal, and I'm honestly satisfied for the night. I've managed to finish off most of my water. I think I have like maybe 100 milliliters left of it, but I'm not too fussed about it. It's because I've had like a coffee as well today, which I know I just said I don't include, but like it's better than yesterday and the day before, so I'm pretty okay with it. And I don't want to force myself to drink it if it's going to make me feel physically sick for like an hour. It's not worth it. Like it's just not fun drinking more than a few mouthfuls at a go, which I normally prefer to like down things, because I'm like not very good at slow sipping. I'd rather just like forget about drinking water for like half an hour and then just like try and forcibly down like 300 milliliters in one go. Probably not the smartest move, but like it's whatever. So yeah, I would finish it, but I don't want to make myself feel nauseous when I'm right about to go to bed. So anyway, so that's how the end of this sort of week went. Beginning of the week went fine. I can't really remember what happened, so I'm gonna turn my light back on. my laptop. What did I do? Monday I went out to the cinema with my sister to go see a film, Companion, which was all right. But because it was kind of spur of the moment, like she'd asked me that day, like halfway through work, I didn't have any food to take with me. So what did I do instead? Oh, I bought a KFC mini wrap and I took it with me to her house, because those are only about 300 calories, because it was the barbecue mini wrap. It's like a little wrap and with like just a chicken fillet in it, like a crispy chicken thing, and like some barbecue sauces and lettuce. That's pretty much it. And that's well, it says 300 calories on the menu, so hopefully roughly around there. And I'd eaten normally in the day like porridge. I'd had one of my little noodle pots, which is only 240 calories, and then I went to the cinema and I was good. I brought like a sugar-free Tango with me, the cherry one, because it's fucking brilliant. And I had just one of those Nutella and Goes. It's like I don't remember those choc stick things, like those Choco sticks things. But it's basically Nutella in one pot side, breadsticks on the other. I think it was like 200 calories for the whole thing. It was only a wee little pot. But I mean, I think I ended at like less than 1,200 calories that day. And then Tuesday I made pasta, so kind of rinse and repeat with the morning and lunchtime. And then I made spaghetti and I had that. And I went a bit too hard on the spaghetti, so I think I might have made a bit more than I should have. It's a bit hard when I eyeball. I should measure, but I don't have a measuring scale and I don't want to buy one just yet. I will buy one when I have like more leftover money to myself. And then the Wednesday I reheated the last of the mince, and then as I was making my spaghetti again, I drained it, but I wasn't paying attention when I drained it because I was doing something else. I was talking to someone else like on the phone, and I ended up accidentally like draining a chunk of the pasta down the sink, because I was like, I do it with like a lid that has like the lid that's like a bit too small for that pan, but it has a bunch of holes in it, so like it's really good for draining, because I don't have an actual drainer, which I should get. But again, I mean, this lid works if I'm just paying attention. That was my fault. So I ended up having like a little bit less than I would have like liked, but like enough that I still did the job, you know? And then Wednesday did I make anything Wednesday? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't chat. No, Wednesday I reheated the pasta, right? That was Wednesday. Thursday I made stir fry, because I had the ingredients for stir fry, and I think I ended up not portioning it out properly, because it makes 2 portions, and I think I might have kind of gone like a little bit too heavy on that portion, and the portion I had made for the Friday was like a bit less. But it was hard to measure because one was like a bigger bowl than the other. One was more of like a kind of like a round bowl, and the other one was more like a wider bowl. I don't know how to explain it. So I couldn't really tell, maybe I had or hadn't, but I did kind of change my amount to like a little bit more on the calorie app, and it's fine. And then yeah, proceeded thereon, as you know how Friday, Saturday, Sunday went, because today is Sunday. So yeah, I lost another 2 pounds this week, which I am satisfied with. So I am 14 stone 5, which is not bad. I can't remember the last time I was 14 stone 5. It's been a while. I think like maybe the end of 2022 was around that time, roughly, because I remember being ill when going to see my friend in Birmingham, and I remember like I had been taking the semaglutide tablets around that time, like the tablet versions, and I had been losing weight, but I wouldn't take them over the weekend because I was going to see my boyfriend, and I didn't want to like feel nauseous or sick or anything during, and you know, I don't know, just stupid shit like that, which, because obviously they would make me feel a bit nauseous in the morning when I would take them. And yeah, I remember, I think I got down to like 14 stone like 3 or 2, and I was ill, so I like lost weight from just generally not wanting to eat because I didn't feel very well. So that was fun. And then I ballooned back up, as I do, as I stopped taking them, and then just did what I usually do, which is just eat. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty satisfied. I'm not necessarily I feel like the 17 to sort of all the way to the 14 stone like 8, I really noticed a difference. Like pretty much every like few pounds I could be like, oh, I would physically notice a difference in my clothes, in my face, in generally my body. Whereas now I feel like, oh, I've gotten down to like 14 stone 5, which to me is like still obviously quite heavy, but like I feel like I should be looking a little less heavy now. But like when I'm looking down at my legs like right now, I feel like they look the same. And because my legs are so very chunky, that is like one of the main parts my weight kind of goes to, besides like kind of my stomach a bit. Definitely my stomach, but like it goes to my thighs first. It loves the thighs. I feel like that's where I normally see weight loss. Always the first place, because there's so much there. I'm not really noticing much of a difference though, but I'm not gonna be mad about it. Like it's whatever. It's only like a couple weeks, so I'm sure as I work closer towards the 13 stone range, I'll notice more of a difference, which actually is wild because I'm not even that far away, only 5 pounds away, which if I'm losing roughly 2 pounds a week, yeah, 3 weeks away from being in the 13 stone mark, which is exciting because I haven't been in the 13 stone range in yonks. I can't actually remember the last time I was like 13 stone, like 2020 maybe, end of 2020. Yeah, I think so, maybe end of 2020, because I got down to 11.5 stone in the summer, and then I went on and I had a week off. I went back home because I was living in Scotland at the time, so I went back to England here, and I had like a week off of eating like restricted, like, so I was calorie counting, and the moment I went back, I couldn't get back into it. I'd fallen off the wagon that whole week, and I was fucked, and I just could not get back on it, and I pretty much gained like most of my weight back by winter from my memory. Not like the entirety, but definitely probably back up to like 13 stone, 14 stone by that point. So yeah, it's been a while. That was 2020 and it is now 2025. Sorry, I brushed my hair before I filmed and somehow I've got a big fuck off knot on the back of my head already. I've done nothing but sit here. That's all I've done. So how is there already, like, what have I done to make like such a knot at the back of my head? I'm nothing, I'm just sitting here. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that was pissing me off. All right. So yeah, I'm excited, and I did work out that I should be, hopefully, again, that is sticking to the 2 pound a week loss by my cousin's wedding, which is what I'm working towards. I should be hopefully like for 13 stone 5, which I feel like by then I should have really seen a proper drop in my body, like somewhere, definitely my legs. I'm hoping to even have gone down a dress size, because right now I would say I'm sitting at comfortably in 18 or like a large 16, if that makes sense. Like I'm fitting into some 16 things. Like my button-up shirt that I got from Disturbia website is fits me lovely, and that's a 16. And the super dry hoodie that I have, I'm not wearing it right now, that one is a 16, and it fits me, I would say, just a tiny bit tight on the arms, but like it fits comfortably. I can zip it up. It's just the arms that like it's got a little, not very much movement, but I don't know if that's just because it's more fitted. Sorry, I'm like trying to rub in my moisturizer because my skin feels like a little bit weird. But yeah, that is how this week went. I'm glad I got to update you on an actual Sunday. No, I did not film the weigh-in. I should probably make a habit of that, but I do it naked, and I just don't think anyone needs to see that. No. So I could be lying. No, I'm not. I mean, maybe I'll try and take a picture next week if I can remember. But the issue is I never remember anything, because I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, this is 19 minutes long now, so I'm going to fuck off, and I will talk to you next week at some point. Okay, bye.